middleweight. You know, he was smaller than Citron, who was a welterweight. I mean, you know, his disadvantage is spotting guys' weight. So he's got to spot guys' weight until he gets knocked the fuck out. Fuck that. He's not fighting Blutain. He's not fighting Ward. And if he has, you know, if he has to go to another network, he'll do that.
Yeah.
What is the logical fight for him now?
Man, what? The logical fight would hopefully logical. What's the logical fight? I have to go figure it out. Obviously, Cotto's not available. Mayweather's not available. Chavez is not available. He's fighting Murray. The logical fight is a guy who's promotable on the other side, who's one of the top 5 or 6 guys in the world. God willing, who speaks English or you know, or brings some economics to the table. I mean, Andy Lee is a very strong possibility, and maybe go to Boston and do it. Go to another Irish community. Go to Ireland to do it. Go to Dublin and do it. You know, go to where's Andy from? Limerick?
Yeah.
Go to Limerick and do it. I mean, maybe something like that, because there are some other good fighters in middleweight, but let the Golovkins and the Pirogs prove themselves and fight. No one knows who the hell they are. They bring nothing to the table. And by the way, just like Zinzerich, they could have win anyway.
What's for Macklin?
Macklin, I want to bring Macklin back. I mean, Macklin found a home here in the East Coast of the United States, and Macklin's a made-for-TV fighter. I mean, he's a terrific television fighter. He's got balls the size of basketballs. He's got skill. I mean, he's one of the best middleweights in the world. I said that all along. I also said to anyone who would listen that this would be a competitive fight, and I was right. Boston Garden. That is exactly the thought. To go, you say something that might be logical. Go to Boston Garden. Sergio Martinez and Andy Lee, Edwin Rodriguez, who's from Worcester, and find the right guy that can also help draw and do something in the Boston area.
And Matthew obviously needs about 5 or 6 months out, but
he needs a little time off, Matthew. First, I would say at least 6 months.
But given how well it's sold there,
I mean, you think there's anyone that wouldn't come back to see Matthew Macklin in this room tonight? I mean, Macklin made it. Macklin found a second home. You know, he can fight. He can go back and fight in Britain. He can fight in Ireland. He's got 3 homes, and he can fight in the States, because there's no. First of all, he's as likable a kid as you're ever going to find. He's a wonderful fucking guy, and he fights with passion. I mean, he's a terrific television fighter. I'm proud to be his promoter. I told him in the corner, sometimes you lose, but you still won. And I think tonight he lost, but he won.
What would be your plan for Matthew now?
I'm going to sit and talk to Matthew and Brian, but give him a week or 2 before we even talk. I mean, he's got to rest, man. This is emotionally draining. And you know what? I mean, it's got to be disappointing. He was giving the guy hell, and then you sat there, he tired a little bit, and then bang, this other guy just turns on this switch, and like I said, becomes Superman. And you're not going to beat Superman. And at 37 years old, he's a freak of nature. He's a freak of nature. People should start giving him the credit. I mean, he's ducked nobody. Everyone's ducking him. I mean, it's... And the guy is just able, and he puts himself at risk. He puts his hand, as his promoter, I'm dying, his hands run below his fucking balls. And just to create excitement, to create openings, and then you're sitting there, and at the same time, something in the back of my head's going, he's probably going to turn the switch. He's probably going to turn the switch. And every fight that has been close after 7 or 8, bang, the switch gets turned, and he's a different guy, and the other guy's gone. And by the way, this is a guy that he's knocking everyone out at middleweight. He's not a middleweight. He wasn't a knockout guy at 47 and 54. Why is he knocking guys out at middleweight? Because his speed and athleticism is his power. His speed and athleticism is his power. He's a bigger knockout puncher against bigger men than he is against smaller men. Because smaller men are a little bit quicker. These bigger guys, they lose. They get a little bit tired. Bang! He's in a different level of speed. I mean, he picked Matthew apart at the end of that fight. I mean, what he did to Pavlik the last 4 rounds of that fight was like somebody cutting a turkey on Thanksgiving. I mean, it was like he sliced him into shreds. He's the super fighter, man. He's a Mayweather, he's a Roy Jones. That's the level of guy, and people should be grateful you're getting to watch him without paying $60. And you're getting to watch him fight competitive guys. Darren Barker was a real fighter. Matthew Macklin is a champion. Macklin beat Sturm's ass. Bring for his feeling Sturm to Martinez, he'll knock him the fuck out within 5. He won't go 10 because Sturm doesn't have the metal to make it go 10 left. He doesn't have it left in him.
What do you think? What do you think HBO?
I don't blame him. Why? Because if he didn't do ratings, they wouldn't protect him. If Arum didn't have Pacquiao, they wouldn't protect him. Arum has Pacquiao. Chavez does ratings. They protect him. It's it's business. I'm not hating them for it, but don't sit there and tell me to fight Butte or Ward, which is like, why don't you tell me to fight fucking Klitschko when you're at it? I mean, they did press her up.
A special thank you to our sponsor,
PenFactory.com. Our goal is to help businesses and organizations raise brand awareness. That's why you should consider using personalized office supplies and customized pens. Visit PenFactory.com and look through our selection of personalized items for your next event. At Pen Factory, we print, we ship, you save.